Hello, Brother Glen Burteau. My name is Daryl Waters, and I just want to tell you something. And this is not to gossip on anybody. This is not to tear anybody down. But I just want you to know, as well as other people, that you and other people bless me. The reason I'm saying that specifically, I'm talking about you and other people that used to be a big part of Jimmy Swaggart's ministry before he fell. You used to be the youth pastor at his church before all that happened to him. And I've seen you and John Starnes and at least three people that I know of. You and John Starnes and Janet Paschal. Y'all are still living for God. You know, Jimmy Swaggart may have repented. He's still got 500 people that go to his church at least. So, although it's not as big as it used to be. But, you know, it's a blessing to see people that have left Jimmy Swaggart's ministry still serving God and still involved in ministries of their own. You know, when so many people thought, well, if Jimmy Swaggart can't live for God, I can't live for God. It's a blessing to see people, to find, you know, people that used to be a big part of his ministry when his ministry was at its height. People that are still living for God, that they didn't get bitter and mad at Jimmy Swaggart and live and get out in the world and get bitter and mad at God and say, well, God's program must be over because Jimmy Swaggart fell, you know, so we can't do it. He couldn't do it. We can't do it either. So it's just a blessing. I've been reading I'm not trying to put you on a pedestal, and I think that was a lot of Jimmy Swaggart's problem. I think too many people were putting him on a pedestal, and I think that's one reason God let that happen to him. I think he was maybe unknowingly putting himself on a pedestal, and I think millions of other people were too. So we've all got to be careful about that we don't put ourselves nor any other human being on a pedestal. Yes, love them and respect them, but we need to be careful that we don't put people on pedestals, or we can make them fall. So anyway, it's a blessing to see you serving God, brother. God bless you. I'm reading a book by Pat Schatzline where he mentions you. That's why I happened to think of you, and I wanted to hear you preach. God bless you richly.